Welcome to Magic Tales for Kids, where magical stories come to life. Today we're going to hear about a very special dragon named Draco. Are you ready for a magical adventure? Let's begin. Once upon a time, high up in the mountains, there was a young dragon named Draco. Draco lived in a kingdom full of powerful dragons, all of whom could breathe huge, fiery flames into the sky, except for Draco. Every time Draco tried, all he could manage was a tiny puff of smoke. He felt a little embarrassed and sad because no matter how hard he tried, his fire never came. The other dragons would roar with their flames, and poor Draco, well, he would just sigh and watch. Determined to find out why he couldn't breathe fire, Draco set off on an adventure. He flew over forests filled with glowing trees, soared above sparkling rivers, and crossed mountains that touched the clouds, all in search of someone who could help him. One day, after flying for hours, Draco found himself in a deep, ancient forest. The air was calm, and everything was covered in the softest moss. In the middle of the forest, sitting on a tall oak tree, was a wise old owl named Ollie. "Hello, little dragon," said Ollie with a wise smile. "What brings you to my forest?" Draco looked up at the owl and sighed. "I can't breathe fire like the other dragons," he said. "I've tried everything, but all I get is smoke." Ollie nodded slowly. "Ah, young one, not all magic is the same," he said wisely. "Maybe you are meant to have a different kind of magic, something even more special." "But what could be more special than breathing fire?" Draco asked. Ollie's eyes twinkled. "You'll find out in time," he said. "Keep searching, and your magic will reveal itself." Feeling a bit more hopeful, Draco thanked the wise owl and flew off, determined to find his own special magic. Draco flew far and wide, wondering what his magic could be. He traveled through valleys, forests, and hills, but still couldn't find an answer. One day, as the sun began to set, Draco landed in a beautiful valley full of flowers. Among the flowers, there was one that glowed brighter than the rest. Curious, Draco went closer. The flower sparkled with colors of the rainbow. He leaned in to sniff it, and as he did, something magical happened. Instead of fire, tiny glowing stars shot from Draco's nose. They floated up into the sky, twinkling brightly. Draco blinked in surprise and then smiled. This is my magic," he said with joy. Excited to show the other dragons, Draco flew back to his kingdom. When he arrived, the dragons were practicing their fire breathing, sending flames high into the sky. Draco took a deep breath and said to himself, "Here goes nothing." Instead of fire, Draco filled the sky with beautiful sparkling stars. The other dragons stopped what they were doing and looked up in amazement. They had never seen anything so beautiful. The dragons gathered around Draco, cheering for him. They loved his new magic, and from that day on, Draco was known as the dragon who could fill the sky with stars. Draco learned that even though he couldn't breathe fire, he had something just as special. Sometimes, being different is what makes you truly magical. So remember, everyone has their own magic inside of them. You just have to believe in it. And that's the story of Draco, the dragon who couldn't breathe fire, but found his own special magic. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Magic Tales for Kids, where more magical adventures await you.